If it turns out to be a prime location, then it would be worth looking into. But I can't imagine this is a $250,000 or $500,000 piece of land. If this were downtown Portland, if this were downtown Seattle, then it would be worth looking at. But Danville, 50,000 people, I don't expect it's going to be that more valuable.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing is it's right in the heart of the downtown part. But yeah, I don't expect it to be that valuable, right? But there's potential. I mean, there's building happening right across the street, right? Literally right here where this, in this corner, there's a brand new building they just put up.
Yeah, I saw that. What is it? Apartments, condos?
It's apartments, yeah.
How much are they selling it for? How many units?
I think it's bigger than ours. It might be like 30 units, something like that. And it might be similar in size to this. I think it might be same 4 or 5 stories.
Let's reach out to the developer.
And then counterbalance that with how fast can you sell units without parking spaces? You know, first mission number 1, mission number 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we are definitely struggling selling units without parking. I mean, as interesting as an idea as it is, my hunch is, it's just a hunch. I don't have any data to support. I don't think it's worth going down this path. If you talked to the developer across the street, it would be worth a conversation of, hey, I have this lot. What do you think it's worth? Could we partner? I mean, it might be an hours-long conversation to do due diligence, and we might make extra money with that hours-long conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Go directly to that developer and just say, hey, what would you do with this lot if you had it? And could you build parking underneath? Are they building parking underneath the one they're developing right now? Yeah, or in front, or that's not a bad idea.
It's a good bet that the developer is going to not build parking for us. If, let's say, XYZ developer we partnered with them on this piece of land, they're going to build parking for their people, not our people.
I mean,
unless we
contingencies, right?
Yeah.
Like if you told people buying these units that you're putting in a new plex right next door and there's going to be deeded parking in there for them.
Oh, yeah.
And that's part of the deal. I don't know. That's something.
Yeah. Yeah, I would definitely talk to the guy next door and see. I mean, it may be we may invest an hour into this curiosity. It may be beneficial for us.
Yeah, I'll check it out. I'll make a few calls. There's someone else too I know who is doing like a single family development from the ground up in Danville area. I'll see about them too to see. But no, I think that's a cool idea at the very least.
It's a piece of land. I mean, for the interior of a city, it's a very, very nice piece of land.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how big it was.
Very cool. All right. Well, so let's review. I think somewhere in here is, I don't know. I think we have everything except for that bond/letter of credit issue, and the guy's working on it. So that's probably my next most urgent call, is just to kind of check in today and see like, okay, any progress on expediting it. So the letter of credit, guys, I had to admit my own ignorance. So the lawyer told me about this requirement from the very beginning, but for some reason, when he said, yeah, there's this $12,000 requirement, a bond or a letter of credit, $1,000 per unit. I said, okay, yeah, we can just set aside $1,000 per unit in our budget and just tell me where to write the check, right? I thought it was like a payment that we had to do to be held in escrow or something. And apparently it has to be either a bond to an insurance company or a letter of credit from a bank institution. And I thought that was, even then, I was like, okay, so I called our insurance company. They don't do it. I called the bank, and the guy just said it's a cumbersome process that could take weeks because they have to underwrite it from the beginning as a brand new deal. And for $12,000, that's not very attractive to them. I said, okay, but we need to do this, and you gave us a loan, and we're all on the same page. And so finally I had to talk to the guy on Friday, and he said he understood finally that it's the same deal where they already have $1 million plus invested in this, and they want us to succeed, and $12,000 as part of that. And so I think he's on board, but he still has to like navigate his own internal bureaucracy in terms of helping us get that. So that's where we are with that. I thought, again, just my own ignorance, I thought it was as simple as writing a check, which is why I left it to the end. But
is the bond covering the loan like an insurance policy,
what it is that once we turn it into a condo, we as the developer have to make all the condo fee payments as if we're individual owners for each of those units.
Yep.
And so if we sell the building without having paid our condo fees, that $12,000 is kind of like an insurance policy.
I totally understand. I have bonds. If I don't pay my benefits for my employees to the union, then I have a bond that I have to that it kicks in. And I had some issues with it a couple times because some insurance companies don't understand it, and so I had to fight through the process to get it set up. So I completely understand what you're talking about. I don't think we had that requirement here, John, did we?
No,
Yeah.
I
We did
don't
not.
have it anywhere on. I'm sharing my screen.
Yeah.
Can you see that? Okay. I don't have $12,000 in anywhere for. Well, I could imagine it coming out of. We've got a reserves budget, so we could take it out of that. We could take it out of the HOA.
No, that's a bond. You have to pay for that bond, and you don't get reimbursed that bond if unused. Is that correct?
No, we get the money back once we sell all the units, and I think we have to sell like 90% of the units, and then we get our money back.
Oh, really?
Okay.
So it should probably come out of that HOA reserves because that's what it's protecting against.
Okay. All
That's
right.
nice. It's refundable. Not every bond is. So
Yeah, and so the way that they have it is it's supposed to be like if we sell off our share of the ownership of the condo and we paid our fees, then we get the money back.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's not horrible.
Well, yeah, I guess that's okay then.